Welcome back to another video, and ladies, it's probably going to be the video that changes your life. This is divine timing. You have not come here for no reason. About 5 years ago, ladies, I was living in chronic stress for those 5 or almost 6 years. My life choices, my love choices, my mindset completely affected my life. As I've been on this journey of self-mastery and as I walk closer to it, it's mental strength that has changed my life, that has transformed my life. If there was ever a video that you needed, this is it. The woman that's watching now will not be the woman that exits this video. There are so many of you beautiful ladies who want to transform your lives, and you should know that you change your life when you change your mind. It starts with mental strength, so follow these tips diligently. If there was ever a video or podcast you need, this is it. Let's go. A mentally strong woman knows her value. No begging, no pleading, no convincing. Released from that job, thank you for the experience, next. Rejected from a relationship, thank you for not wasting my time, exit stage left. She knows who she is. Why is it, ladies, that your value comes into question when a man, normally a man, when a man tells you you have none? But so many of you are in my DMs telling me he said this to you and you're starting to believe it. He ruined you and now you're questioning you. Why are you questioning you? And see, this is the thing that I spoke about on value on TikTok. It's not always about you. Sometimes, ladies, they see your value. They see your light. And they realize they cannot carry it. They can't hold it because it means that they need to level up, that they need to change. They don't want to. There are so many of you, ladies, and I've been there, seeking love from someone who don't want you because you don't know your value. But understand that wanting love and seeking love from someone who has told you they don't want you is self-harm. Data, ladies, suggests, okay, that women are doing better financially, that women are soaring emotionally and mentally. Data suggests that you're of more value. Why don't you? And listen, I've been there, right? Where you've come out of a difficult situation, or you've been released from a job, or, you know, things haven't gone your way, that questions your value. And you start questioning who you are. Pretend. Pretend. Pretend until you get there. Our brain wants us to remain safe. And sometimes it means that I have to pretend like I'm that woman that I want to be until I become her. I don't feel like I have self-esteem right now. Let me pretend as if I do. I don't feel like going to the gym right now. Let me pretend as though I am that woman that goes to the gym. It's all brain work. You become mentally strong, ladies, by training your brain to see the value in yourself every single day until you believe it. Next, a mentally strong woman does not over-apologize. No more paragraphs to no one. Over-apologizing, ladies, is a trauma response. Over-apologizing is people-pleasing. And if we're being real talk right now, over-apologizing is deep, is a trauma response to your caregivers, your parents not listening to you or not liking you at some point. And so in order to build mental strength, ladies, I need you to think about, when you're over apologizing, who are you apologizing to? Ooh, it's deep. It's deep, it's deep. And so a mentally strong woman understands that childhood traumas exist. No one's perfect. My children, they're gonna have some issues with their childhood because we're imperfect humans. But a mentally strong woman does not act on her childhood trauma. It doesn't live with her, right? And it's not about unlearning. I realized this a while ago. I used to use that word unlearning, but it's about recreating. It's about understanding that, yes, I'm triggered, but I don't have to walk into that trigger. I don't have to act with that trigger. I just understand that I'm triggered, and that's okay. It happens. But there's no over apologizing and explaining, re-explaining, and over apologizing to someone who's committed to misunderstanding you. That is insanity. Trying to convince someone to like you who doesn't like you. Trying to convince someone of your worth who does not see your worth. Insanity, ladies. And this is why I go by, I don't repeat myself, okay? If someone misunderstands me and it's a genuine situation, then, you know, repeat myself. But generally, if I know you know what you're doing, I don't repeat myself. So no over apologizing. If you make that apology, who am I apologizing to? And does it need to be brief? Mentally strong women are brief, okay? In situations of contention, brief. Next, mentally strong women take accountability. We all make mistakes, and she understands that she makes mistakes, but it's the mistakes that make her. It's the mistakes that are part of her growth. She doesn't over apologize, she just apologizes where necessary. I am a very passionate person, ladies. I feel very deeply and I can empathize very easily, okay? A lot of us women can. And I'm very quick to apologize. I will, if I know that I've hurt someone, I will apologize, because life is, in my eyes, way too short, okay? And apologies restore. That's what I believe. She understands that she can learn from those mistakes, and those mistakes do not impede her life. A mentally weak woman realizes that she's made a mistake, and that's it. Her life is over. She can't rebuild. She can't do any. No, because a mentally strong woman understands that she's imperfect. She understands that life is imperfect, and therefore she's able to accept the duality of life. You ladies know I was going to go there, because I am all about acceptance, okay? She accepts the love. She accepts the pain. She accepts the joy. She accepts the suffering, okay? She accepts life's dualities. And because she accepts the duality of life, she understands that when she's in a season of suffering, okay, and I don't claim a season of suffering, but if she's in a place of suffering, she understands that joy is imminent, joy is coming. And therefore she's able to live a free life, right? Where she's not mentally weighed down, because she understands that joy always returns. She understands that pain is temporary. You hear that, ladies? Pain is temporary. Joy returns. That's what a mentally strong woman believes. Next, a mentally strong woman places logic before her emotions. Now, we are innately emotional creatures. This is an incredible ability, to have an ability to feel, to nurture, all of these qualities, to remain soft. That is beautiful. That is feminine energy. That is the divine feminine. That is beauty, okay? But when you act with your emotions, when you make movements based on your feelings, when you claim that your feelings are facts, that's an issue. And a shameless little plug. On my Etsy, I have the emotions wheel, which is a tool to help you understand your emotions better. So if you want, have a look at that. But it's understanding, ladies, and this is self-mastery, right? Knowing that I have feelings. I'm gonna feel them. I have emotions. They're gonna happen, but I don't have to move with it. I could be really upset with my family member because they have done something. Do I need to call them out in that moment? I could be so upset that my ex has moved on and cry about it, but do I need to look for her on the internet and seek her out? No. I might be enraged with my husband because for the 7th time this week, I've had to tell him that he needs to call me at this point, at this day, because I need to act on it? Mentally strong women take a moment to pause before they react. And a lot of the time when you pause and you respond before you react, the reaction makes sense. And so I need you to question, ladies, and it seems so elementary, but question before you make choices. Does this make sense? There are women, ladies, in prison, in correctional facilities, because they've made a move based on their feelings rather than logic. Mentally strong women question, does this make sense? Next, mentally strong women, ladies, observe. Okay, we observe before we speak. We're slow to speak. So let me use this as an example. At work, right? I have meetings regularly, weekly, and I observe. I observe before I speak. Now, everyone has different personalities, but I normally reserve what I've got to say, observe the situation and what other people are saying, listen, and then I make a point. Now, I've realized that when I make a point, people listen. Okay, they listen. Because what I do is I collate what I hear, okay, and then I have a moment to speak. This is something you all need to do in life. Collate your research, do your due diligence, especially when it comes to relationships. You become more emotionally intelligent when you observe before you speak. A lot of people will say a lot of things, especially men. The reality is, ladies, when it comes to love, a lot of us are yapping too much. We're talking too much. We're talking and we're not looking. A lot of us are ignoring the actions that are already there. Observe what you see, listen, and then make movements, not just based on talk, but based on observation. Mentally strong women observe. Next. Mentally strong women have the courage to be disliked. When you move to the beat of everyone's drum, you lose your rhythm. Your life becomes sporadic. You're on their timeline. What? It's okay, ladies, if everyone is not going to like you. It's okay that everyone's not on board with what you do. It's okay if your life doesn't make sense to others. It makes sense to you as you move closer to self-mastery and mastering yourself and becoming a better person and transforming your life, transforming yourself, looking after yourself, looking good, smelling good. There are going to be more people who dislike you. Because the reality is, ladies, a lot of people wish they could. They wish they could put that time, that effort, and that self-love into themselves. They can, but they think they can't. And this is why I say, ladies, some people see your light and it's too bright for them. It's not the fact that they dislike you, it's that they dislike their life. And it's like that Marianne Williamson quote, right? Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Some people don't realize their power and they will dislike you for you knowing yours. Regardless, keep moving, because this is your life and it only has to make sense to you. One life, you know. I don't think people are serious enough about it. We have one life, one chance at this, and you're gonna stop that because someone dislikes who you are? No, release the people pleasing. Next, a mentally strong woman, ladies, chooses her partner wisely. The reason I make these videos, ladies, and a lot of the commentary is about love, is because the person who you choose affects your mortality. The person who you choose affects your mortality, meaning that you walk closer to your death with an unhealthy relationship. Your partner should make you a better person, period. That's how you know if you're in the right relationship. The person who you're with makes you a better person. Your mental health will be shattered, crumble. You will have no mental strength if you do not choose the right person to be with. Our partners have such a massive effect on our mind, our body, our health, our wealth, our everything. So there's a lot of women content creators who completely denounce romance. They don't want a man, they don't need a man, and I get it, right? I really get it. Me, I have a partner. I love love, and I also see how transformative love can be. So with the right person, okay, your life can really transform. And so I love that about love, right? But the opposite can happen with the wrong partner. And I want you ladies to be really careful and really diligent about choosing that person in your life, because it's going to affect your mental strength. You need to be with someone who makes your life easier. Okay, you need to be with someone who likes you. A mentally strong woman makes that choice so wisely because she knows that it impacts every area of her life. Next, a mentally strong woman exercises. Ladies, she moves. She may not go to the gym, but she exercises. Okay, she's about her movement. And this is the thing about like gym and exercise and movement, ladies. It is as much about the mind as it is about the body, maybe even more so about the mind. Being disciplined in your health creates discipline in your life. As we get older, our bodies deteriorate, okay? And a mentally strong woman knows that. And so she does the work. She does the work physically in order for her to be good later, or even good tomorrow. Dopamine, hello? Now ladies, this movement could look like in the gym. The movement could look like dancing. The movement could look like skating. It just has to be movement. Get your body going and commit, because a mentally strong woman knows that a commitment to herself is a recommitment to her goals, and commitment is self-love. A mentally strong woman gets her body moving. I have always been a resilient person, okay? And then when I had my kids, that affected my mental health so much so that my vision had completely gone. The only vision that I had was of a family. And that was beautiful because it gave me a lot of drive and a lot of will to make a family work, but it meant that that was above everything. And when that didn't work out, everything fell apart. Your vision for your life, ladies, has to look bigger than the vision that you have for your love, the vision that you have for your business, the vision that you have for your kids. The vision that you have for yourself has to be up here, because everything will follow suit. Now, I will do a video or a podcast about having a vision, how to build a vision as a woman. But you need to know what you desire in your life. That has to be very clear. You have to have a plan, ladies, and you have to invest into that plan. You have to make choices that make sense for that plan. The vision has to be so clear, because anything that comes into your life that is not of that vision is gone. This is what this channel, this podcast, this purpose of mine is about, creating that vision. Once you know who you are, once you know what you desire, once you know who you want to be, every decision becomes clearer. You must have a vision, ladies. Mentally strong women have a vision. And so, ladies, we have come to the end of the video and the podcast. I want you to question, are you the same woman that you were when you clicked on this podcast or this video today? Have I given you some food for thought? Because everything that I've spoken about, ladies, I have lived. I have. And to gatekeep this kind of knowledge is not what I'm here to do. I'm here to do more, okay? And so let me know. Let me know how you think, what you think, how you feel, how you're gonna progress your life in order to add to your vision. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.